personal trainer. Today we're going to do a Fit in 15 workout. It's going to be focused a little bit more around the legs and core with a little bit of upper body. But it's going to be 3 rounds, 1 minute per movement, no rests in between, and we're just going to go straight through this thing. So I'll go over all the movements first. I don't expect you to remember them, so as we're doing the workout, I'll remind you of what we're going into. So first set of movements is we're going to do a thoracic rotation. Okay. So this one you want to be on all fours, hands directly over the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take whatever arm, we're going to go 30 seconds on each side, so you don't need to worry about alternating the arms. But we're going to take one arm, kind of put it behind the head, and then you're just going to kind of go to that other hand, and then open up as high as you can. Okay? Just like that. And then we'll go other side as well. So hand to as far as you can, opening up as much as you can. So we'll go 30 seconds each side for that. And then you're gonna need a band for this one as well. So we're gonna do what we call a leg lower. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna use the band to kind of help hold this leg up. And then I'm going to go up with the other leg, and then back down, just like that. Okay? If you're strong enough, or you have good mobility, then you can just hold your leg up there. Then you can do it that way if you don't have a band. If you're tight, if your hamstrings are really tight, that's going to limit how high you can go. That's about all I've got right there. Some people will be able to be like straight up, like that kind of thing. I'm not that flexible. So however high you can get it, is where you're going to go, and that other leg will just come to match it, and then back down. We'll go 30 seconds on each leg for that. And then we're going to do clamshells. So this one, you can use a band on this one. I'll explain how to in just a second. But you're going to be kind of sitting right here just like this, and you're just going to be opening up your hips just like that, just like a clamshell. It's going to kind of work the outer leg, outer hip butt area. You would just wrap that band around the legs right here, around the knees, so that it gives that resistance right there, okay? So we'll do 30 seconds on each side for that one as well. And then we're going to do an internal, external rotation stretch. Okay, this one's going to be kind of an active rest. What you're going to do is you're going to take your band, you're going to go up and over behind your back just like this. And then I'm going to take the other one like this. And then I'm just going to kind of pull against each other, okay? Don't go too crazy with it. You should feel a stretch in the shoulder. Just like that, okay? So we're going to do that. We'll go 30 seconds each side, so we'll just switch one hand up. And then the last one is going to be a banded pull apart. So you can take this band right here, I'm going to hold it straight out in front of me, and then all I'm going to do is concentrate on pulling it apart, kind of thinking about squeezing a pencil blade, or a pencil, sorry, not a blade, but a pencil between my shoulder blades, just like that, okay? And that's a banded pull apart. All right. So once again, 3 rounds, 1 minute each, and no rest. And actually, you know what? I need to grab a watch, so give me 1 second. Alright, got my trusty watch. Okay, so first movement again is going to be those thoracic rotations. We're going 30 seconds each side. And I'll tell you guys when to switch, and then I'll remind you of what movement we're going into next, okay? So remember guys, keep it a good flat back, so you shouldn't be, like this is what you call cat. Right there, you want to kind of push that butt out, big chest, good flat back. Here we go. We're going to start out, doesn't matter which side you start out, I'm going to start out with my left. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay? Just good rotations. Keep it a good tight core, good flat back. Open it up. Couple of seconds. Go ahead and switch the side. Got about 10 seconds left on this side, guys. Next movement is going to be those leg drops. Go ahead and get that band ready to go, right? Now, all right. So again, it doesn't really matter what leg you start with, okay? Make sure you're nice and controlled on the down. If you can, don't even let this leg touch the ground. Gotta make sure you stop it right before. Couple seconds left, and then we're gonna switch. Go ahead and switch it up. Keep it up, guys. Nice and steady pace. About 5 seconds left on this side. And go ahead and go into those clamshells. We're doing 30 seconds on each side with this one as well. If you want to use that band, you can. Couple seconds left. Go ahead and switch the side. Should be feeling this on the outside of the hip. Okay, this is like a hip abductor muscle exercise. Good for helping with low back pain. All right, now we're going to go into that internal external rotation. So one arm over, one arm behind, just like this. Kind of pulling on each other. Should feel a stretch in the shoulders, maybe a little bit in the lat muscle. Couple more seconds and then we'll switch to the side. All right. Go ahead and switch. You can do this one with a towel if you want to. A towel tends to work a little bit better because it doesn't have that give like a band does, but we're using the band already for some other things, so it's just an easy tool to use. So if you want to use something different, you can, or you can just kind of get that band as tight as possible, take the slack out of it, and that'll give you a deeper stretch. Couple of seconds left. All right. Go ahead and go to these banded pull-aparts right here, and then straight across. So the closer into the middle you're holding your band, the easier it will be, or the harder it will be, sorry. The more towards the outside of the band you're holding, so if you've got that thing you're holding at the very end, the easier it will be. Okay, so if you want it to be harder, walk your hands in a little bit. Again, concentrating on squeezing that pencil between the shoulder blades. Arms should stay nice and straight. Kind of show it from another angle here so you can kind of see my arms staying straight. You'll feel this in the shoulder, maybe traps area, which is the muscle that you would use to kind of shrug right there, just like that. I tend to feel it a lot in the front of my shoulder because I want to control that back, and that tends to be a little bit of the front. But it is working the back of it as well. Okay, go ahead and go back into our thoracic rotations. So on all fours, good flat back, one hand up behind the head, turning, opening up. Couple seconds left, then we're going to switch. Go ahead and switch. Opposite arm now. Couple seconds left on this one. and switch. Go into those leg drops again. Put one foot in the band. Going nice and high. So on this leg, you should be feeling a big stretch in the hamstring. And then this one, you're gonna feel a little bit in like the top of the quad, hip flexor area. Couple seconds on this and then we'll switch the leg. Go ahead and switch. Couple seconds left. All right. Then back into clamshells. Good position, knees bent. Opening up to the side. Concentrating on that external glute hip area. Pull this leg up. Couple of seconds, guys, and then we'll switch. And switch. Nice and steady pace with all of these. Concentrating on a good range of motion. All right, going back into our internal, external rotations. Concentrating on a good stretch in the shoulders. Kind of breathe nice and deep, big chest, good posture. Couple of seconds on this side, then we'll switch. All right, go ahead and switch the sides up. About 10 seconds or so on this one. And go ahead and rest. And we're going to go into our banded pull apart. All right, here. Good form, staying in control. You're not trying to whip it or anything like that. It should be a nice, slow, controlled pull, and then relax. About halfway through this one. Got about 10 seconds, guys. All right, go ahead and relax from that one. Back into our thoracic rotation, so good flat back, hands up. It's the last round of everything, guys, last round. Couple seconds. Go ahead and switch it up. leg drops with the band. Put one foot up. There we go. Nice and steady pace. Couple of seconds left on this side. Go ahead and switch. About 10 seconds left. Alright, go ahead and go into those clamshells. Right here, bent legs. Opening up those hips, concentrating on the outer glute hip area. Couple of seconds left. Go ahead and switch. Alright, go ahead and do the band. The internal external stretch in the shoulders. Straight in the back. Slight tug, good posture. Couple of seconds left on this side. Go ahead and switch. Alright, couple of seconds, and go ahead and relax. Alright guys, last thing we got for the day, this is banded pull apart, and then we're done. We're good, solid pull, nice and controlled the whole time. Don't whip it around. We're over halfway through this one. About 10 seconds left. And rest. Alright guys, go ahead and grab a quick drink of water. Alright, so that's your Fit in 15 workout for the day. Once again, I've been Matt Judy. Nice to have you join me for the workout today, and we'll see you next time.